Hi. Oh God, what was that? Whew. Okay. Hi. Oh God. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. And good evening, you two. I'm okay. I swear I'm okay. 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 Hello, and once again, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the Kamikaze Games channel. And this is the Tony Raines 100% career mode challenge thing or something. Last time, we went to New Hampshire, and Tony Stewart won again. Oh, he has 9 wins. 9 wins in 2003. And there are still 8 races left this year. He only needs 5 more wins to break. No, 4 more wins. No, wait, I was right. 5 more wins to break the modern era record. And let's see, where are we going? Where are we going? Fair question. Well, we're going to Dover today. He just won New Hampshire after winning Richmond, and his previous win before that was also New Hampshire. Oh no. So let's see here. He could easily win today. I don't know about Talladega. He could easily win Kansas, Lowe's, maybe even Martinsville, Atlanta, Phoenix definitely. Very good chance he wins at Rockingham and here. So, yeah. Tony is just too good. Too good to be contained. As for Tony Raines, I'm finally not last in points. I'm finally ahead of Fittipaldi and Mike Skinner. So that puts me into a stunning 39th place in points. Hermie Sadler's had an awful season, by the way. Now, since Fittipaldi is in the lowest tier of drivers here, there's a good chance that he could retire after this season. I don't know if it's impossible for him to retire as a rookie, but they can in NASCAR Thunder 2003. So, but anyway, I actually have a lot of enemies. I'm kind of surprised by this page. This is a pretty bad page, and we're going to a track where I'm probably going to run into a bunch of shit, so... Yeah, not liking my odds. Not liking my odds on the whole friendships home front, but we do have a good car. Not a great car, but a good car. Car rating of 54, that's entirely acceptable. Entirely acceptable for this race at Dover. I hate this track. I hate this track more than Michigan at this point, and like I despised Michigan for a long time. So we'll see how this goes. Dover is going to suck. You are correct. That is why I've put this off for so long. Oh look, Stewart's on the pole. Wow. Wowee. We're gonna bump that final gear up a bit. What's my wedge? -0.5. Let's take it out for qualifying and then put it back in for the race. Okay. Oh, my chair is not in a good spot. Hang on. Hang on, I'm breaking immersion. I'm still breaking immersion, sorry. Hang on. I need to learn how to sit. Okay. Is this gonna be a good spot to sit? Probably not, but it's gonna have to do. Okay. Into turn number 1. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Race back to the line. So this is Dover. It's a track I've never been good at and never will be good at, given the given the line that I'm taking here. We're already writing novels in the chat, and I have already gotten my qualification objective, so that is hot. I'm pretty sure. We just got new sponsors. I totally forgot what they want me to do. I think it's average qualifying of 25th or better, which I am at, and this would help that average. If I could drive this track, we would be able to qualify just a little wee bit better, and we're going to hit the line and be on a good lap. What's that lap? 17th. That's good. That's good. I will disrespect the monster as much as it takes for me to, survive. Okay, so we're going to pop the PSI up a little bit, and we're going to take that wedge back out. I think that's the golden setup. Talladega is the most broken track in the game. I would agree with that. Why does Dover have a night race? That is a very good question, considering there are no lights and never have been lights at Dover. I'm gonna go with I don't know. Final answer. Yeah. So, ready for the race to begin. Already 19 viewers, 7 minutes in. That's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Anyway, yes. Take it away, MRN.
We're live at Dover International Speedway for the Dover 400, brought to you by MRN. So what can we expect in this one, Barney?
Well, the name Monster Mile does say it all. It takes total concentration each and every lap. You'll see guys tagging the wall out of turn 2 and 4 all race long, and let me tell you, they'll feel it tomorrow morning.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between 2 Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup Rookie honors in 96.
The 174 car looks to turn his luck around in this race.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Jeff Green has been struggling in his qualifying runs this year.
Oh, it's the
Man, does this make getting a win tough. He has to be careful not to beat up the car, as aerodynamics have become so important at these speedway tracks. That's not easy to do when you have the whole field starting in front of you.
The Nilla. Oh, Ward is starting deep in the field. Where's Terry? Oh my God, look at Terry. What a starting spot by Terry. Good Lord, dude. He's like halfway up the track. He's starting like 33rd, dude. That's amazing. Good work, Terry.
Tony Stewart, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader.
Oh, is he the Winston Cup points leader? I would never have guessed. From his 9 wins and like 350 point lead. Anyway, yeah, so Dover, I suck here. We're probably gonna have a very bad time. No, dude, I'm not excited. Oh, man. So, 400 laps in this race. Can Tony Stewart lead them all? Can Tony Stewart lead every lap in this race? That's the real question. Robbie Gordon with a good starting spot. Wow. Man, this is trash. Anyway, yeah, so we got this race, then Talladega's next. So Talladega, next stream is going to be a lot, probably, hopefully more fun than this one. If I die in this race, then we're going to suck at Talladega, and I'll probably just force someone I like to win. And just forget about that race entirely, but I need to finish 30th in this race. I don't think I'm going to finish 30th in this race. Wow. I had the weirdest dream. I had the weirdest dream where I was playing this. I was playing the Tony Raines playthrough. And Mike Skinner retired, but he was replaced with a fantasy driver. He was replaced with the 52 Racing Shoes car, except it was numbered 4. And it had like it was a Russian guy was the driver. It was insane. It was the 52 Racing Shoes car, except it was numbered 4. It was wild. What happened in 2003? I was in kindergarten, and then I was in 1st grade. So I was being a neurotic child. Speaking of Russians, I mean, I don't want to speak of Russians. Oh, Ward, what qualifying effort is this? Unbelievable. I don't think Kevin Grubb or Stanton Barrett is in this race, so they're still going to hate me. God damn it. Anyway, well, 400 laps. Oh, my best friend Greg Biffle is starting in front of me. Let's go. Biffle, let's go. The dream tandem. Yes. No. Come back, Greg. Greg. Come back. Yes, he's on the outside. We can make up spots. Oh, there's a lot of people that were good starting outside of the top 20, so this race could be a bit miserable at the start here. I mean, it's going to be miserable for the whole thing, but especially at the start. Yeah, they're just driving around me on the outside. That's expected. Oh, Mark. And then he goes around me on the outside and then stops. Don't you love it when you get passed on the highway and then the person that passed you just stops? And now you're going 5 under. Oh, the car sucks. I hate it. The car sucks and I hate it. The car sucks and I hate that it sucks and I also hate the car. Can you not, Bill? Say your $1 million bill, you're about to be 6 feet under, Bill. Well, I just made a pass, so that's positive. That's not going to last. That will be the first and only pass of today's event. I was there for the singular pass in the Dover 400. You see what's awesome about this is that the Dover night race being a part of the career mode would have been something that would have been patched out if this game was released in 2022. But because it was released in 2004 when there were no game updates, it's just like this forever. This race is always going to be the Dover night race, no matter what happens. I don't know, have they ever re-released this game? I doubt it. I doubt this game has ever been re-released. But if it was like ported onto like the PlayStation 5 PS store, maybe they'd go in and tweak some things, but probably not, all things considered. Anyway, we're doing decent. We're doing surprisingly decent to start off this race. I'm keeping up with the top 20. The top 20. That was a usage of the English language right there. Elliott Sadler started 5th and he's died. Look at me, dude. I'm underneath them. Oh, I'm underneath them. We're in the top 20. Let's go, dude. Oh, we're making some progress now. Bill. 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 Oh. And now we're up the track. No, dude. You can't go up the track. You just gotta roll the inside. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here they come. Oh, here comes the screaming pack behind me. I see Gordon. Oh, I see Gordon. And Steve Park is really good here for some reason. He's also very good at Richmond. Steve Park's short track ratings are rather high. It's a wonder why he sucks in this game. No, dude. Alright, 10 laps in and we're not dying yet. Oh, we're about to be. Look at this run when I get off the corner though. Look at it. Look at it. Witness it. Witness me. Oh, we got pace! Oh, the waste management on the back of the car. We get those speed boosts. We found one in the garbage can outside the racetrack. Mikey threw away his jet fuel, so we pulled it out though. We're gonna be, oh, he's just all the way up the track. Robbie Gordon giving me room. What is this? Robbie Gordon giving me space and not blocking me all the way off the racetrack. What is this nonsense? What have you done with the real Robbie Gordon? Who is this imposter? Look at him giving me room. What a king. Let's go, dude. P18, dude. Let's do it. Look at this actual pace. Oh God, someone's asking me questions. Oh God! Oh!
The 31 car wants to get by you.
Opinion on Larson shoving Elliott into the fence. I mean, when it happened, I was happy. Cecil above Jeff, yes. Drive! This car is reasonably fast. I am actually shocked. Why is the Dover race at night? I literally have no idea. When do I think you'll go a lap down? Well, it's lap 15, and the leader hasn't gotten too far away. So I would say a good estimate would probably be lap 45. I'm going to go with 45. 45. All right, this tandem of Steve Park and Jeff Gordon cannot be contained. Low, I may try. I cannot stop the bum rush. I'm pulling Craven up the track though and getting underneath him. Man, this car is fast. How did that happen? Man, imagine if we were using the even better parts. I'd probably be like 14th right now. My goodness. I didn't have a great qualifying effort, but we're back up to where I started in 17. This is actually amazing. And thanks to the new sponsor, we will in fact be getting a lot of money every single race as long as I can keep my qualifying average above 25. And I also picked Beat Mike Skinner as my secondary associate sponsor. So we will be getting guaranteed money from that. Oh, we just got it made. We just got it made, dude. I finally leased out a Hendrick engine, yes.
All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the lead.
And I'm only 10 seconds off the leader. That's not even awful. We're closing in on Johnny, dude. This car is so good. Oh, we have to go, but I'm not even, we're 5% of the way into this race though, so that's a bit of a problem. We still got a long way to go. And a short time to get there. Okay. Well then, now that we have a moment's reprieve, how has everyone's week been? My week has been fucking nuts. This has been the stupidest week of work that I've had since last summer. Because it all started on Sunday, okay? Sunday night. Coming to work after working a 3 to 11 on Saturday because there's no fucking workers. So, I had a one-day weekend. And I have a one-day weekend this week and next week for sure. Probably more than that, but I'm going to get a shit ton of overtime, so it's worth it. This is actually going to be a 100-hour paycheck. This is going to be my first 100-hour paycheck since coming to this new hotel, so I'm hyped. I'm hyped for that. Anyway, so Sunday night, the first thing that happens is, what was the first thing that happened? Yeah, there's this crazy cracked up bitch who always comes to the hotel, and like she's on something, but like her money's good, so we're all right with it. Anyway, and she doesn't smoke it in the room, so it's fine. Basically, whatever you do in your private life is no matter to me as long as you're not smoking in the room. Basically is how I feel about it. Anyway, she comes in and is being a crackhead as always, and like apparently she's got some guy trying to hook up with her, but like she's just, you know, salient enough to realize, wait a minute, promiscuous sex like this with someone who's probably looks like a vulture, not a good thing. So she's trying to deny him. But anyway, he's getting really pissed off about it over the phone and said that he was going to come down to the hotel to get her. And I'm just listening to this story, and like she's talking to me for like 45 minutes because I'm a handsome young man who works the front desk at night. So she feels protected in my presence, right? Anyway, I just lost that spark. I was never going to be able to hold off Gordon. So she's there, and I'm worried that stupid things are going to happen, but the stupid thing that happened didn't even involve her. The stupid thing didn't even involve her. See, what happened is that there's a bunch of oil field workers at the hotel, and they don't give a shit. One of the guys came down and was like, "Hey man, we've been working all night. Is it all right if we just like sit in a hot tub for a half hour?" And I'm like, "Okay, you know, if it's just one or two guys in the hot tub for a half an hour at 4 a.m., whatever." Well, fucking no more than 15 minutes later, I go down to the pool room and I take a look, and there has to be about 8 or 9 gigantic, fat, burly men diving into the 4-foot pool, and I'm just standing there like, you know, I should really go in there and put a stop to this. But then again, if they give themselves, you know, grievous head injuries from diving into the 4-foot deep pool, that's punishment enough. But they eventually fucked off, so that's good. They did eventually fuck off, which is nice. But, so yeah. So there's that. That was annoying. Today, this morning, about, 14 hours ago. Oh my God, LeDuc with the Canadian 20. Thank you, LeDuc, for the Canadian 20. I'll continue that story after the Streamlab alert talks. But yeah, it's dumb.
Wow, that's cool.
Streamlabs, you can do it. There you go.
Fucking believable. This is what you turn a polyher into? Fuck. God, this is a miserable experience. This game is fucking shit. All of you MOTHRFUCKRS quem fuck off.
Thank you, LeDuc, for yet another fantastic reference and a Canadian 20. I appreciate it. Everyone in the chat appreciates it. It's very good. So what happened this morning? I was just doing normal work stuff. At 4 a.m., I walk out into the lobby, and I notice something very, very interesting. It's wet. It is very wet. It is moist. There is moisture on the floor. Now, usually when there's moisture on the floor, it's because someone walked in the front door. Because it's always snowing outside, because it's North Dakota and it sucks here. However, today I didn't hear anyone coming in or out of the building. So I'm like, that's interesting. Well, guess what? The ceiling was leaking. That's good. So, the first person I called didn't answer. The second person I called didn't answer. Then the first person I called me back. Told me to call a third person who also answered on the first ring. And, yeah, so they had to bring in one guy who was on his day off, and I literally did not want to call him because I was pretty sure it was his day off. So he got called in on his day off to deal with this bullshit. God damn it, first wall hit on lap 35. And, yeah. So they literally tore into the ceiling. I had no idea how they were going to do that because it looked like, like a concrete ceiling. Well, apparently it wasn't concrete because this man took like a little mini pocket knife and just stabbed it into the ceiling and started taking off chunks, and I'm like, alright. I had to fucking file an employee incident report. Do I speak Spanish as a second language? No, but I wish I did. I wish I knew Spanish. Oh, again with the wall. So yeah. So they were tearing chunks out of the ceiling. And everyone thought it was a litany of different things. And of course, they used the worst insulation they could possibly use. It was this white puffy shit. That, I don't know, maybe it was like a variant of asbestos. I don't know, dude. The building was built in 2013, so I think someone would have gotten arrested if it was asbestos. but it sure as hell looked like asbestos. It wasn't like the, you know, the foamy, solid stuff. It was like, it looked like it was snowing on the inside of the building when they were pulling that shit out. Anyway, we're putting Mike Skinner a lap down. I need to beat him for my sponsor objective, so we're doing good on that home front. I can't turn the car. Oh, man. Well, I just went a lap down. Just went a lap down on lap 40. I was close. I was close. I said 45, but it was actually 40, so had the right idea. Turn the car! Alright, the car's starting to suck. I mean, we're well past halfway into this run, so that's good. Turn the car! Oh my god, dude. I think Kurt's second. Oh, someone just sent something. A 5 from Patrick Hanlon. Thank you for the 5. Why is this race at night? No idea. Kurt was not for second, of course. Unbelievable, dude. Hey, remember when I was 17th? That was a good time. I remember when I was 17th. I think I'm gonna take out a half round of red.
5! You're gonna give me 5!
Indie site, something odd about this game. Why the hell is Dover at night?
Thank you for the 5! Patrick Hanlon, thank you for the 5. You king! You dropped your crown. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. This place is... No. Waltrip, why? Why would you go 3 wide at Dover, Waltrip? Okay, I just need to finish 30th. 30th is the objective position, and we are very far ahead of 30th. So I need to get that adjustment on pit road to get this half round of wedge out. Like, for real, dude. For real. Because it's not turning. This car is not turning. At all, in fact. You remember when I was 17, too? I remember when I was 17. That was incredibly cringeworthy. You know, when you're a teenager, you have no idea how cringy you are. And then when people try and tell you how cringy you are, you take it offensively. It's just the natural cycle. And then when you're an adult, you're like, oh god, my kid's gonna be a complete cringe lord when he turns into a teenager. I gotta put a stop to it. And then you try and talk to them, but then your kid's a teen and they don't care. They don't care. It's just the circle of life. Oh, the car is horrible. It doesn't turn. Man. You were 17 in 2017. Oh, a 2000s kid. One of my friend's sister was a 2000s kid. That's really all that I know about 2000s kids. Imagine being born on January 1st, 2000. You have not known a minute before the 21st century. Yes, I'm going to take out a half round of wedge when I pit. I might even take out some PSI because the tires are holding up really well. Because the left rear is still clean. It ain't even yellow back there yet. You hit me under yellow. Man, we're so slow I can't even catch Fittipaldi. Yeah, I think that just taking out a half round of wedge would make this car perform a lot better. Because we haven't been loose this entire race. Lap 50. Oh, 10! It's a 10! From Menard Bros Vince, thank you. Can we get that stream alert? The special 10 stream alert. You were born on 01/01/01, damn. We were talking in the last stream about how some people say the start of the millennium was 2001 and not 2000, so maybe you were the only one. Maybe you were what I was describing earlier. Anyway, thank you for the 10. It is very windy outside.
Ironic you say that. I was born on January 1 Stone 2001 aka 1º de janeiro de 1.
Thank you for the 10. Oh, I just rear-ended Sprague. The man just stopped in front of me, and we're 3 wide again. Could you please stop with this nonsense? Oh, the traffic in this race is insane. Sprague, no. You're not gonna block me. You are a lap down, Jack. You're in fact more than 1 lap down because I am 1 lap down and I haven't even lapped you yet. Therefore, get out of my fucking way, you slow bitch. Mark Martin started behind me. Now he's putting me a lap down. Jeff Burton is here too, I guess. See, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. These guys are too fast. Too furious. They've gone past too fast, too furious. They are, at this point, 3 fast, 3 furious. Car sucks. But I think a wedge adjustment will help, okay? I think we can definitively say a wedge adjustment is what this car needs for success. Oh my god, of course there's people on my inside. And there's even more people for running position behind me. Man, a bunch of these guys that I passed earlier in this race, and now my past is coming to haunt me. Okay, the right front is red now, but that's just turned red. Man. Okay, so if I pit on lap 60, that's 1. Okay, what are multiples of 6? It would be 36, 360, and then we'd be done to the end of the race. Okay. We just need to make it to lap 60. Pit on lap 60. Turn car. Turn car. Car's not turning. And I'm not making any passes. Fittipaldi's been in front. I have to pit. Okay, can we do 59 laps? Every 59 laps. How does that sound? How does that sound? Let's do every 59 laps. Turn, car. Oh. Someone's pitting. That might be someone dead, though. Ward, don't do it. Ward. Oh my god, Ward, why? I have to pit this time, Ward. I hate you. Okay, we're pitting the car. I should go an extra lap, but I don't trust myself. I'm gonna wreck coming onto the pit lane. Okay. Let's do half turnout, 25 PSI. Have I ever thought about moving to California? Yes, when I was young. Not happening anymore, though. Not after 2020, that's for sure. Imagine being born on 9/11/2001 at 8:46 a.m. Oh. Winner of this race gets the Piston Cup trophy. Winner of this race gets to replace my fucking useless pit crew. 44 viewers, not bad. 19 points something second stop. That was bad. And I think someone's dead. Alright, I'm the first to pit. Let's go, dude. That means that I have to pit earlier than everyone else in this race. That's good. That's great news. Oh, we're turning now. Car's loose, which is a good thing. Okay, Kevin LePage died. Wow. Boring. Oh, we're flying now. Oh, we got pace. Because everyone else is on 60-lap old tires as opposed to me who's not on 60-lap old tires. But we've got pace. We got pace. We're making passes on the outside of Dover. We're making passes on the outside line at Dover International. And we're going to fucking body slam the outside wall because I have no idea how to take corners from the outside lane. I'd appreciate if you guys just didn't block me constantly. I think that'd be really cool, actually, if you just didn't fucking you know, give me no space whatsoever. See, look at Greg. Look at all the space that Greg is giving me. Greg is more of a man than anyone on this racetrack. Seriously. Dead serious when I say that. More of a man than everyone else on this entire racetrack. What a king. What a king. Anyway, what's up, chat?
Couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
People are finally pitting 4 laps after I did, so that's great. So we're nowhere near them on fuel strategy. That is cool. It would be good to have a caution in this race, but if it was a natural caution, it would come while I was several laps down, so actually I don't want a caution. Look at it just bite now. Oh, the car's better. Oh, the car is improved on an infinite scale. I am really happy about taking the wedge out right now. I'm not going to be happy about it 40 laps from now, but right now I feel very smart. God, look at it turn, dude. Oh, it's so good. And we're making up all these spots, except we're not because that's fucking Kenny Wallace, who was passing me when I pit. So we've actually made up basically no time, despite pitting 7 laps earlier than everyone else on the track. That's cool. Skinner. My X was a natural caution. Ouch. Ouch. F in the chat for that one. Brandon, Brandon. Brandon, Brandon, Brandon. So Dale's on pit road. I don't know who the leader is. I think the leader has not pit yet because I'm still 3 laps down. So, I mean, I could be 3 laps down on pace, but I don't know. Kamikaze Games married Tails and had Mr. Mac together. We reproduced to create Kraft macaroni and cheese. You've heard of creation myths. Did you know that I was the actual founder of Kraft? No, I'm not sitting on the thinking chair. The thinking chair is very far away. I'm in the gaming chair, which is terrible for your posture. I regret asking for this chair. I wish I had something more ergonomic than this. With like a mesh back, you know? Does my family know about my love for Tails? Well, every Christmas my mom gives me Tails merchandise, so I would say there's at least a sneaking suspicion there. I know, I founded Kraft, man. Am I wearing my thinking cap? Well, you see, my hair is too long to wear caps. Basically, nothing fits on my head due to the absolute, you know, volume, the sheer size and mass of dead skin cells sitting on my head. Strands of skin cells. Did you know that your hair continues growing after death? All your hair. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What about a thinking thong? You don't need to think when you got a thong. All the thinking's already been done for you. Only thing you need to think about is having a good time. Montgomery, can you just fuck yourself? Please and thank you. No, I did not like Corbin Forrester because he had long hair. Okay? I didn't even know he had long hair until I looked him up, and I was like, well, there, I'm sold. He was already going to be my favorite truck driver, but then I see that and I'm like, okay, that's my man right there. That is my man right there. Yep. Oh my God, Alex Johanning! I don't even have a unique alert for that. You fucking legend. Oh my Lord, dude. Thank you for that. We have a new stream owner on our hands here. What a legend. Thank you, Alex Johanning. The winner of the Ballpark 100 has given 100.
Take my money.
What a king! By logic, Danica's my favorite driver. No! Thank you, Alex Johanning. You are a king. You are a king among other kings, but your crown is slightly larger than everyone else's. That is, in fact, a Benjamin. Oh, the car is starting to suck again. A caution right now would be amazing. Like, I'm talking like great. I'm talking like so amazing that it would change the entire complexion of the rest of my career if we had a caution right now. Like, at this exact moment. When does Sonic 2 come out? Next month? I don't know, dude. Would I like 80s/90s Kyle Petty? Well, I've always wondered what my favorite driver would be if I'd been born in like 1930, so I got to see all of NASCAR's existence. Because all I know is I would hate Dale Earnhardt. I would probably despise Richard Petty and by proxy Kyle Petty. I probably wouldn't be the biggest fan of I probably wouldn't like David Pearson as much either, except maybe I would because he would always be the guy that would have to beat Petty every week, so I'm pretty sure I'd probably be a huge fan of David Pearson. Bobby Allison maybe. Donnie Allison more so, I'm sure, because he, you know, had way less success.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Am I going to play Gran Turismo 7 for this channel? Never say never. Just like Justin Bieber, man. Never say never. Dale Jarrett. Oh, it's the Dale and Dale show once again. The Dale and Dale at Dover show. Oh, there's too many D's. Oh, if only there was one more.
The 8 car is the leader. He's going to put us a lap down if he gets by.
I know. I know, crew chief. Oh! He went all the way up the track there. Oh. Okay, Dale Jarrett's about to take the lead because I can't drive. Uh-oh. Oh, Junior Nation is going to be mad at Tony Raines after that one. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Do I think Rick Ware Racing is being competitive now? I mean, at the Clash, yeah. Ever since the Clash, absolutely not. We'll have to see what they look like when Ryan Preece is driving a car for him. Well, there goes another lap. Stewart's not in the lead, but he is still up here. He's good. He's good. I think Stewart is a sleeper for this race because he is still up here. These guys are in traffic and they're holding on, man. Ow. Hi. Hi, Tony. You've heard good things about Danica's podcast. Well, I mean, To each their own. To each their own.
Fuel's down to half.
A steward is never a sleeper. When he's not in the lead, he's a sleeper, okay? If you think anyone else besides Stewart's gonna win, then he's a sleeper. Thoughts on Sam Speed? Is that like Scott Speed's cousin? I've never heard of Sam Speed. You would have rooted for Daryl. Would I have liked Daryl Waltrip? Maybe. He was a hothead as a rambunctious youth. He kind of did the Kurt Busch, didn't he? Daryl Waltrip was kind of the Kurt Busch of the 80s. Except Michael. Michael. That makes Michael Kyle. This is the first and only time you will ever see Michael Waltrip compared to Kyle Busch. You've heard it here first, folks. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Oh my god, this car sucks. Yes, Alex Johansson, the absolute king, gave 100 earlier.
Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action.
You've been binge-watching Sonic X? Where? What streaming service has that? The only place that I've ever seen Sonic X was on the CW at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. Not even 6 a.m. It would have been 5 a.m. Ugh. Because I remember struggling to wake up to watch that shit. Michael Waltrip punched Lake Speed. I think I've heard of that, but I'm not 100% sure. Gotta get under Skinner. Ooh, the dive bomb to end all dive bombs. I'm gonna hit the wall. Alright, I hit the wall way fucking harder than I should have. This game sucks still to this day. Sonic X is on Netflix? It's not on YouTube for free. Because if it was on YouTube for free, then all of my YouTube poops of it would not have gotten taken down. So, thank you. Sam Speed is from Sonic X. Oh. Is he the guy that like drove the F1 car and like the pilot or something? I don't know, man. I'm tired. 26th place. I just lost all of the time that I had on Kyle Petty, so, and probably a ton of speed, so I'm sure this car sucks to drive now. Car is not in critical condition yet. It would need to be red for that to be the case. Oh wow, would you look at that? It's Kyle Petty coming to pass me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. He is the F1 police car driver, yes! Alright, I know my Sonic X lore. I know my Sonic X lore. Because they had like a, they did like a thingamajig. They had like a Fast and Furious style event with them, right? It was like, Sonic, I challenge you to a duel! Do you wish to bring honor upon your family? You will race me around the world! Lap 100. We are officially 1/4 of the way done with this race, and I only just started streaming an hour ago. And the car sucks, yes. We're basically guaranteed to not finish 30th, so bad times. Bad times. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That was only a 10. Wow, okay. Sometimes that'd be a 60. But that was only a 10. Kyle Petty feeling nice today. Don't fake it. Car's not turning still. I should not have done the sensei voice because now my throat hurts. Okay. Does Dover have lights in real life? Nope. No, they do not. There's like a city ordinance that makes it so they can't have lights too, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm 30th. I can't lose any more spots, otherwise I don't get sponsor money. So, no sponsor money for me today, basically. I haven't told the crew chief to shut up yet. Well, I don't have any rivals yet, so... haven't had any... And the car's not loose. The car is very sturdy. That's the problem. It doesn't turn. It's so tight that it doesn't turn. But that also means that it's not loose. So, I mean, you gotta take what you can get. Sing One by Metallica. I can remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or dream. Deep down inside I feel the scream. This terrible silence sucking there. Now that the war is through in me, I'm waking up, I can now see that there's not much left to me. Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath inside, whisper dear. Oh, please, God, awake me. Very good. Very good indeed. Peak Metallica, if you will. 30th and 31st is right behind me. You know, if that caution had come out when I told it to come out, this would not be the situation we were in right now. We'd be in a better situation. Do I like NASCAR Thunder 04 or 2005 Chase for the Cup better? Well, you see, I think that having all 4 series in Chase for the Cup was very ambitious, and I enjoyed that a lot. However, just the career mode in this game is better. It's just flat out is better. And the game is also programmed better because they don't have tire wear in Thunder or 2005 Chase for the Cup. So yeah, it kind of sucks. That kind of is a major drawback for that game, is that the AI does not have tire wear and you do. Kind of sucks. Sing some Poison. Hell yeah, I will. I will too. Am I really getting lapped by Waltrip? Yes. I just got lapped by Michael Waltrip. Alright, I shit-talking him earlier. Clearly I was outmatched. Clearly Michael Waltrip does deserve to get compared to Kyle Busch. Clearly. The career mode in this or that game feels lifeless. Because I do understand the idea of someone saying this game's career mode feels lifeless. But like it's better mechanically, like the shop upgrades is a much better system. The sponsor system is kind of trash. I think the sponsor system in future games are better by like a lot. I just went another lap down, by the way. But I think just mechanically, like the way the game plays, and the way that the progression works. Not so much the progression, you know, like from series to series, because I think that they do the series to series thing pretty well in 2005. But yeah, you know, the phone calls, the showdowns, the charity races, all that flavor makes the 2005 career mode feel a lot more full, especially when you consider the amount of series. But on the same token, I just think that this game plays better, and like this game has a better silly season function, and like, yeah. Sing Phil Collins. Yes, because of the expectations. It is because of the expectations that I hate the sponsor. Yes. I do, in fact, hate how it expects you to qualify on the pole and win every single race in the career mode. I do, in fact, get annoyed by that. Oh, and plus this game has the statistics screen. That makes it way better than every other. That is what gives Thunder 03 and 04 that much more leverage over every other game, is the statistics. And in 2002, I recently discovered after playing the game to review it. Yeah, -20 for Anthony. Oh, we got a pit again already. Ugh. I hate this game. Every rose has its song, just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a say song. And this game does not have an intimidator function. You are correct. But you get rivals easily enough as it is, so I don't think that really helps. Plus the intimidator function really doesn't work. Kind of just makes them hate you, which you can easily do by running into them. Thoughts on Reddit? It's trash. Reddit is trash. Sing some Tears for Fears. Now we're talking. This is an enlightened chat, I gotta say. Y'all got good taste. Anyway, we're pitting again. I need a drink. Oh, yeah. Listen to JC. The only thing that I know about Tool is learn to swim. That's the entirety of it. And basically, have I ever told you about when I had swimming lessons when I was 6? And I was literally incapable of doing anything during that? $2 from Ivan. Sing Where Did We Go Wrong by Wagdify. Well, you see. Well, you see. Now that you've given me money, I have to. I'd really like the R Tales from the Front Desk subreddit. Oh my god, does that exist? Does that exist? I'm gonna have to actually look at that. Don't let me forget to look at that. Thank you. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Hang on. Hang on. Tony Stewart's the leader. What?
Single Air did we go wrong by Magna?
Where can I buy gas station? Bandcamp, iTunes, Amazon Music, I'm pretty sure. I have signed copies available on my eBay. Anyway, this world is burning down. I seek to stop myself from helping you along. Just where did we go? Just where did we go? Just where did we go wrong? I should get my guitar out, dude. Fucking idiot. Sing New Gas Station. I have a lot of really good songs written, but I don't know the words yet. They're really well written. They're so well written that I don't know the words. The only thing that I do know is like... So, can I just do a dramatic reading of the... It's gonna be the leads... It's gonna be the opener. It's gonna be the opener for the album. And there's a line in the song that goes, "When can we admit Alex Jones was right?" That is the line. It's very good song. Anyway, Dale Jr. just took the lead back, but I kind of pushed Seward up the track, so I'm gonna guess that he's gonna be back in the lead pretty soon. Hit Me Baby One More Time. I did sing that. I have sung that on the channel already. Look up the American Idol video. I've been thinking about, I always think about how I should have continued playing that game. You and I were enemies in another life, in another life. I don't want your sympathy. Yes, very good song. Thank you very much. Singing the Muffin Man song. No. That's copyrighted. Can I sing the Sonic X theme song? That's also copyrighted. It got a copyright infringement when I made the Kurt Busch remix. Anyway, I just unlapped myself.
You're clear.
Lap 127. Sing Baby Got Back. Are there any N-words in that?
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Big butts you can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, it's like apple bottom jeans, but you know, better. You just bought a signed copy of Gas Station, and well, in that case, my phone should be going off in a moment. There are so many theme song requests right now, dude. Ah. Bring back Baby Got Back Poetry Slam Edition, yes. Sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat, man. I can't, dude. That's also copyrighted. And also, you need like 5 different people to do like the extra parts. I remember the first time that I ever heard the Row, Row, Row Your Boat with all like 5 people doing the song at the same time, dude. I remember that. I was really young and I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? My brain cannot process this. Ah! Do I look a lot like a younger version, young adult version of James Hetfield? Everyone says I look like Kurt Cobain, which is troubling because I am in fact a left-handed guitarist. So, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's, well, I mean, not unfortunate, but like, you know, the possibilities of my living past age 27 are getting lower and lower as we talk. You're also a left-handed guitarist. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, King. King. Actual King. Do you have a channel membership that I can join? Oh, man. Anyway. We're so far off of everyone else and on the pit cycle that there's no chance that I finish top 30 in this race. So we're just going to have to hope to beat Mike Skinner, who I'm pretty sure I'm multiple laps ahead of at this point. So we'll be getting the qualifying objective for sure. And we'll be getting the associate objective if I survive. So it sucks when a race is over, you know, 130 laps into it, but that just happens sometimes. Oh, a 10 from Ivan Dominguez again. The legend. If Mario Kart had post-race fight, the game would tell you to play Smash to settle the score. But they also own the copyright to Smash, so they could just put a little bit of code in there. They could put a little bit of code in there. You can have like one move set or something. Have every character play the same, you know? You know? I'm still mad EA didn't do that. They had to put a
$10.
If Mario Kart featured post-race fights, the game would tell you to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl to settle the score.
Sing the happy birthday song. Now that's copyrighted. That's copyrighted. Or didn't that copyright expire? I think that actual intellectual property thing actually did expire. Like a few years ago. So now you can actually sing happy birthday without paying royalties to some cunt.
43 cars coming low. Number 99 is inside. You're clear. The leaders are bid.
Can I say that I've never watched Friends?
Oh yeah, right past.
Or, I mean, I've watched like one episode since turning like 10. Can I just say that without getting crucified? I am 27, so, I mean, if a caution were to come out right now, I mean, if a caution were to just, by sheer coincidence, come out at this exact moment, things would be really good. They'd be, in fact, really cool. I'd be happy about that. Last time I did a karaoke stream, I had to take the entire thing down due to copyright, so... Yeah.
The 12 cars
Yeah.
still there.
Go away, Newman.
You're clear.
Seinfeld better. My mom says that I need to watch Seinfeld, but I'm actually watching The Office right now, so I can't. I mean, I could, but like, then I, you know, fall behind. It's like, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Turn.
Okay, we're clear.
You love the first 5 seasons of The Office. Shit. I'm on the 5th season. Uh-oh. I'm scared. Oh dear. Seinfeld is on Netflix now? Oh shit. Okay.
Number 17 now low.
Alright. That was not the case for a long time, so now I know what I'm watching after The Office. Oh, we're gonna get Craven. We're gonna get Craven. We're gonna get Craven. We're gonna get Craven! We didn't get Craven. Motherfucker, dude.
Okay, clear on both sides.
Have I watched Mystery Science Theater? I think I did like once, like on the YouTube days. Hey. Steve Carell was great in The Office. Did he do anything else besides The Office? I guess Ricky Gervais had a big hand in making The Office, which is probably the reason why it was as good as it was. I've noticed some episodes are significantly more funny than others. I'm guessing those are the ones that Ricky Gervais was working on the most. Can I sing the Camp Lazlo theme song? You do realize that show has not like been on TV for like 15 years. It was a great show.
Halfway on gas.
Great show. It's just, it doesn't play anywhere. It doesn't even play on Boomerang, dude. I mean, I couldn't watch it because I don't have TV, but still.
You're clear.
But still, like it's a show that has been completely memory holed by CNN. CN, I mean. Oh my god, CNN. Sorry.
Okay, we're clear.
It's unfortunate. He was the one. That was Steve Carell?
Top 5.
Really? Boomerang is a dead channel. It was a lot better when they didn't care about it, you know? Back when it was not their tune, or like their Nicktoons channel. When it was just their old shows channel, and they had like the bumpers from the 90s. Yeah. Chowder was also a great show. But like Cartoon Network cares a lot more about Chowder than they did about Camp Lazlo. be the best thing on the channel. Not wrong. Not wrong. I would trust my news. I would trust getting news from Camp Laszlo more than from CNN at this point. Well, I mean, not even at this point, for the last several years. Yeah, the old Boomerang bumpers were so... I mean, it just brings such a childhood nostalgia back, just watching the compilations on YouTube. Oh. And then, like, the little 5-minute clips. And I think my favorite part about Boomerang was that there wasn't commercial. There were no commercials. None. It was great. And then what commercials they did have, the bumpers were great. Oh, it was such a good fucking channel. They had... I remember when they put Duck Dodgers on there, I was like, oh my god, this show. I remember it from like the 1 year that it was on in like 2002. That show was great. Sing Tearing Up My Heart. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. But when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain. With or without you. Good stuff. Currently Tom and Jerry. See, that's unfortunate because they played that for like hours. Like 4 hours straight on that channel. But when they played other stuff, it was good. There's a lot of Tom and Jerry though, so you never know what you're gonna get. I'm reading the chat again. You can tell by my entry into that corner. You can tell when I'm reading the chat as to where my car is on the track. See, wasn't there a new Tom and Jerry movie that was like in the style of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where it's like the cartoon characters in the real world? What? Why? Why? Why do people keep trying to make that work? It's never going to work. Never going to work. And I'm in the wall again. Camp Laszlo is still airing on Boomerang every morning at 1:30 a.m. Oh man, I'm sure that's getting record ratings. I mean, since I work at night, I could actually watch that, but like still. Fucking 1:30 a.m. What are they playing during the actual day? What kind of garbage are they putting on? When they could be putting that on instead. Code Lyoko was great, yes. Yes, it was. That was a top tier show, okay? That's peak 2006. Oh, Dale Jr.'s not the leader. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's an issue. But neither is Stewart. Who is the leader?
Number 45 coming up quick. All clear, buddy.
Car's kilt. The car is kilt. Like I'm a Scotsman. Stewart's not in the lead. Dale Jr.'s in the lead. Who else is there? Who even is on this racetrack that could win a race besides those two? Car is not turning.
Falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy.
And there goes sponsor objectives.
Clear. Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later. The 19 car.
Code Lyoko was actually good. Until its last season. See, I never saw how the show ended.
Still beside you.
See, that was actually a really good show that was able to fusion two animation styles together very nicely. As opposed to all the other shows that completely failed to do that.
Okay, we're clear.
Rocco's Modern Life. See, I wasn't alive when that show was popular! Name a check! What was that, Joe? Joe! I just got fucking dumped by Joe Nemechek. What? Man. I mean, this actually isn't that bad. This helps me on fuel, and it traps a bunch of people a lap down. And if no one pits, then I'm gonna have fresher tires than everyone. But still, Joe, what the fuck, dude? Joe is about to be meme erect. Yeah, Joe's ruined a great discussion. No one else is pitting, let's go! Let's go. Alright, we're in great shape now. Joe's actually saved my race, so I'm not as mad as I should be. Okay, Joe was actually being a good guy. This is why we like Joe. He has helped my race indescribable. I should get another drink while I'm sitting here. Slow pit stops. 17, 18, 19, 19.2. Terrible. All right, so everyone, there's actually a lot of cars on the lead lap. Wow. And there's only 33. The lowest I could finish is 33 on this lap, so that's good. This helps me out like in so many different ways. No one else pit, which means I can go further on fuel than everyone else now. So now if I just push my fuel to its absolute max for the rest of this race, we should be able to make it to the end without any issues. And hopefully get a top 30. Thank you, Joe. He's still a plus 12. See? He did that as a friend. From a friend to a friend. Hell yeah, dude. Joe Nemechek. A man's man. He is the laddiest of the lads. Sing the Maya and Miguel theme song. You want to know why the only reason I ever watched that show is because it came on before Cyber Chase for a while. I could not have given a shit less about that show if it hadn't been for that fact. And then I watched it, and now, like, I've watched most of that show just because of the fact that it was on before Cyber Chase. Turn the car, let's go. Go, 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 go. Thank you, Joe. Or that's not Joe, that's Robbie Gordon. He's still giving me space. I am convinced that they have replaced Robbie Gordon with an imposter. He's going to pull his helmet off on the pit lane, and it's going to turn out to be like a Mark Martin clone. Everyone's been giving me space today. Arthur ended a week or so. And you know what they turned him into? They turned him into a fucking blogger. Really? That's what Arthur became after all these years? Did you know that Steven Crowder did voice acting for Arthur? At one point, apparently. That's insane. Anyway. That show was on like when I was... That show was old when I was young. Didn't that shit start in like the early 90s? Are they ever gonna end Sesame Street? DW became a cop. Very fitting. Sing the Cyber Chase theme song. I don't... never mind, I do remember. It's Cyber Chase, we're moving. We're beating Hacker at his game. I don't know the rest of it. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1996. Okay, so I'm almost as old as Arthur. See? 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 DW became a commentator. She became a, what's it called? A police impersonator. When you caught the end of Hot Wheels Battle Force 5 before Pokemon came on. There was a Hot Wheels TV show, wasn't there? Oh my god, I barely remember this. Didn't they go through like one of those portals that are created like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Doctor Strange? Didn't they go through like portals and they were like in space? Oh my god, that show existed. That show existed. I was little. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're almost as old as SpongeBob. I am older than SpongeBob. Yes, Sesame Street started in like 1969. Like, you want to say that The Simpsons is the longest running episodic show? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do we just discount Sesame Street? Aren't I on like episode like 8,000 at this point? Do I remember a show called Pepper Ann? No, that sounds like something I would not have cared about. It sounds too gay even for me. Yes, and Christopher Lloyd voiced Hacker. He did! The king! The alpha Chad among us all, Christopher Lloyd. The hacker has to create the flux capacitor to go back in time and prevent himself from stealing the encryptor chip from Motherboard. That's the final episode. That's the final episode of the show. They go back in time and find a young hacker and bring him back to the future to stop old hacker. Oh my goodness gracious. But like they have to do like math and stuff along the way because it's still an educational show. They need to learn fractions for the 8,000th time.
42 card number.
They gotta learn fractions again. Ernie's laugh is great. You're not wrong. Remember? Does anyone remember like the mid-2000s Sesame Street where it was like they were dabbling into CGI? I do in fact remember that. It was good. There was like a segment called Journey to Ernie. And like I played that at my grandma's house. My grandma had like a toy Ernie in like pajamas or something. It used to talk, but it doesn't talk. It didn't talk at that point.
Number 5, jump out.
So I played Journey to Ernie, and like I'd hide him in the clothes basket, and my grandma had to go on Journey to Ernie to find him. Some good shit, dude. Some good shit.
Clear on both sides.
Yeah, it's very jarring. Early 2000s CGI is not that great, and it's very... Yes! Billy Noyes! I do remember Sitting Ducks. I do remember that show. No one else does, but I do. Does anyone in this chat remember that show? The only thing I remember is that it existed. It came out like at the same time that Teen Titans did, so it kind of got buried. But it was great. It was a good show. I want Cyber Chase to teach me integrals. Same. Same. I don't think, I know, I remember learning it. I remember learning it in calculus, but I couldn't tell you what to fucking do now. I couldn't have told you how to do it back then either. Spider-Man TNAS on MTV. I don't know what Spider-Man show that I watched. It wasn't the 60s Spider-Man, but it was like a late 90s kind of animation style, like the Batman show, but like with Spider-Man instead. Kurt! That's not my fault. Okay? That's not my fault. You could have just given me fucking space and we wouldn't have been in that situation, but no. Nope. Nope, you had to be a bitch, Kurt. DuckTales, woo. I never saw that show, actually. I think I watched the first episode of the new DuckTales, but it's kind of lame. It's just like any other, like, cartoon now. And they've got, like, teenagers voicing the ducks, and they don't even sound like ducks. Garbage. Garbage. Anyway, I only watched one episode. Maybe it's not garbage. But yeah. Yes, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh was the best show ever. But like I was saying, Spider-Man. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Yes, that's not the show I was talking about, but that's another great show. He had like 2 friends, and the show was terrible, but I loved it. Land of the Lost. That was a good movie. It's terrible, but I enjoyed it. Will Ferrell was okay in it. Every other actor bounced off him horribly, but I think that was the point. Captain Planet, he's a hero. He's gonna make our ratings go to 0. The only good thing about the Captain Planet show was the theme song, let's be real. But that's the same thing for most 80s cartoons. The theme songs were legendary. Yes, Shock Zone was great. Have I watched My Gym Partner's Monkey? Of course. If it was airing on Cartoon Network from like 2003 to 2009, I was definitely watching it. Powerpuff Girls was great, yes. I still watched it, even though it was a show for girls, you know? It's definitely a show for girls, but still. It was like a perfect fusion. It was, you know, everyone finds it difficult to make shows like that, but me? No, that was perfect. Powerpuff Girls, the original one, was a perfect show. Okay? Invader Zim. I think that show ended like right when I started watching these shows. $5 from Ivan. I watched Sitting Ducks. Watched it a ton on the Cubo channel. Favorite moments from the show. You see, I only watched it when it was on Cartoon Network, so like I haven't seen it since 2005. I cannot tell you my favorite moment, but it was a great show. I know this fact. We should rewatch the show. That's what we should do. One of these days, we need to do like a group watching of something.
E o Ot de Sitting Ducks KG. E o Ot de Itiaton on the Cubo Channel.
Thank you.
Favorite moments from the
Dexter's
show.
Lab, that's a good show. Except for like the monkey in space stuff. That was kind of cringe. But like the Freedom Friends or the Amazing Friends, like the Fantastic Four ripoff, that was okay. But the monkey in space stuff was pretty shit. I never really liked Johnny Bravo. I think it went over my head as a rambunctious youth. Baby Looney Tunes, yes! That was a good show. Yeah, Mojo Jojo in the Beatles episode, yeah. I never watched Angry Beavers, actually. Never once. I don't think I've ever seen that show. Yes, Samurai Jack was a top tier show as well. Cow and Chicken was great, yes, that was very good. I never liked Cat Dog. I Am Weasel. Yeah. What was it about these shows from the 90s that were like the cartoons that had a bunch of extra like mini shows inserted into the show? As Told by Ginger is underrated. I remember when As Told by Ginger came on after SpongeBob, and whenever I saw it would always be the theme song for the show. I'd always be like, "Fuck, SpongeBob's over. Gotta change the channel." I never liked Rocket Power. Yu-Gi-Oh! Show was great. Double Dare, yes. Oh, that is a top tier show. Oh, look, we're halfway. Halfway gone, halfway gone. Ren and Stimpy was off air before I started watching TV. But they played it on like MTV for a while. That was a good time. Nick Arcade, never seen it. Halfway Report. Dale Jr.'s the leader somehow. Jeff Burton up here in the 7th spot. I think this is the middle of a pit cycle, actually, but we'll go down the list regardless. Waltrip's 18th, Terry Labonte 19th, Ward's 20th, Johnny 22nd, I'm 24th. The best I can finish right now is 24th, unless a caution comes out during this pit cycle. Robbie Gordon's low, Kyle Petty's fallen off, Casey's 36th, Hermie Sadler 38th. Jeremy Mayfield's blown up. I saw Elliott Sadler dead on the pit road, and Kevin LePage blew up really early. But yeah, Dale Jr. out ahead of Harvick by 4 seconds. He's led 113 laps, so it's probably his race to lose. But Mark has 2 laps led and is currently ahead of Stewart. And it is Dover. Dover is his best track. I mean, you never know. Today could be the day. Maybe. Yeah, people are pitting. This is the middle of the pit cycle. Drake and Josh was a great show, and nothing Drake Bella has done ever since the end of the show is going to change that fact. Okay? Let me just put that out there. Let me just put that out there. You love the Wiggles as a... I don't get it. Why do people like it? I've never liked the Wiggles. Even when I was little, I thought the show was cringe. Never liked it. Let's talk about childhood trauma. Okay, well, my dad left when I was 2. Try and beat that! Lizzie McGuire. That show was on like in 1995, wasn't it? That was way, way before my time. The original Blue's Clues was great. And to be honest, the Blue's Clues with Joe, not even that bad either. Definitely inferior, but not terrible. Not the worst.
The 30 car now loose. You're clear. Right rear's getting more.
Lizzie McGuire premiered in 2000? What?
All clear, buddy.
Okay, interesting. Totally Spies. Yes, the show where a bunch of kids were introduced to inflation fetishes. I've never cared for Power Rangers, even though the theme song is great. I've never cared for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles either. Yes, Blue Jimmy, 64 Zoo Lane, that show was a show that existed. That's the show that I bring up whenever I think that no one knows what it is. I think I've brought that show up like 5 or so times on this channel. And all these shows, everyone talking about these shows, and then someone just pops in the chat says South Park. I started watching that show when I was 11. Great show. Great show. Xavier Renegade Angel. Yeah. Turn car. I had a Bob the Builder video game. I think I played it for the channel.
You're clear.
Bob the Builder needs to build a NASCAR racetrack. Yeah. Bob the Builder looking at NASCAR. Can we fix it? No. No, we can't.
Number 16, up high.
Not today, Bob. No, that was 10. That was a 10 with Greg. I didn't even touch him.
The 16 car now loose. Don't worry about a block.
Boo.
Okay.
My Life as a Teenage Robot. Very good show, yes. Bob the Builder needs to tear down Texas, yes.
You're clear.
Bob the Builder can fix a lot of things. But can he fix my ruined marriage? Bob the Builder as a marriage counselor.
Got one high.
That feels like a Family Guy cutaway type of gag right there.
Gas tank's getting empty.
That is a Family Guy cutaway joke, if I've ever heard one. Okay, I think that if I pit on lap 220, we can make it to the end without pitting again. Or maybe, maybe not. Because I want to come down and be able to make it on the same amount of stops as everyone else.
Car now loose. You're clear.
Okay, I loved Oswald, alright?
Car loose.
That was a good show.
There's some leaders coming in.
How are there still people pitting? Didn't I pit with like 30 laps to go on fuel? And these guys have gone for how long since pitting?
Number 20 is inside.
I'm 20th. That's some good shit though. That's some top tier stuff. If I've ever seen it. Caution flag would be amazing right now, by the way. Amazing.
Is outside.
So if I can go about 59 laps on fuel, I need to go, so let's say 280, so 279, then 3,
40 car. It's up high.
3,
They're on both sides.
340, so 336, then I'd have to go from there. That's 72 laps, so I couldn't make it to the end, but I am laps down. I'm just gonna go as long as I can. Kipper was the best show. Oh my god, dude. My favorite shows when I was little was Cyber Chase, Kipper, and Winnie the Pooh, okay? And Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. If I could just watch all of those shows on repeat for the rest of my life, I would have been fine as a 4-year-old. Kipper was amazing. That show was top tier. Is that on YouTube? Is that on Netflix?
All clear, buddy.
I can't. My heart just crashed.
Got one high.
Anyway,
Still there. Keep pace.
I'm trying to calculate fuel strategy right now while Willis reading the chat.
He's still there.
Tires very worn, just like my patience. I just put David Green in the wall. Let's go.
Clear all around.
Let's go. Thoughts on TikTok? It is Chinese spyware, but then again, most apps are spyware. So, you know, it's just which country do you want to give your data to? Is the real question there. X-Men, Spider-Man, or Batman? Definitely Spider-Man. But if I actually rewatched the shows, I would probably appreciate Batman more. Kurt, go fuck yourself. I have enough problems without you running into me.
Car outside.
I'm just gonna push my fuel load as far as it can possibly go. Still. I'm probably gonna end up cycling out to like roundabout, you know, 28th, but we'll have better tires than everyone else anyway, so it's all good.
Got one high.
This should be the worst that the car drives on the long run because everyone's gonna pit sooner rather than later anyway.
All clear, buddy.
Car doesn't turn still. This is the furthest we've made it into a fuel run though, and the car has only just now gotten undrivable, so you know, we're just 2 laps away from a pit stop. So I'd say we've done, but this was a great strategy of taking out the extra half round of wedge. I'm very happy with that choice. Turn car. Oh yeah, that was a 10. That was a 10.
All clear, buddy.
I bet that was a 10.
The 21 car. It's up high.
Fuel tank almost empty. I was gonna stay out until 225, but maybe we should come down on this lap. I don't want to take any risks, so I'm gonna stay out the extra lap.
3 wide.
Because I think we can make it to the end of this race if I stay out as long as I possibly can. So we're gonna do that. I'm losing a lot of time right now, but I gained a lot of time by pitting before everyone else on that caution. So I'm not desperately not happy about this choice to do this strategy.
Okay, we're clear.
Just get the draft with Montgomery. And into this corner, we're pitting this time. Hands out the window.
Car high.
Coming in.
We drop
Coming in hot.
Let's push it.
Coming in very hot. Okay, we got it. Nice. Great pit stop. Great pit stop. Oh, my hand. It hurts from all the holding of this controller, and we're only halfway through the race. 51 viewers, not bad. Oh, a 9-second transition. Holy shit. Where has this pit crew been all season? A 15-second stop. If I didn't have to repair for 10 hours, that would have been an amazing pit stop. Wow. Thanks, guys. Thank you for not sucking for once. Harvick's the leader. Boo. 32nd. That's way worse than I thought I'd be in. Well, that sucks. And I can't turn. And Dale Jarrett's in the way. Cool. Even better. Even better. And he hates me. Just fucking hates me. La 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 la. I drove too hard and he hates me 'cause he's a dumb bitch that can't handle shit. I never watched Aerial Monsters. I do remember Rugrats All Grown Up though. That was a show. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I will always say that show is great whenever it's brought up in conversation. Dale, fuck off. I never cared for Hey Arnold. I'm sure I would if I watched it now, but back then I just could not give less of a shit. Yeah, I said waxed. I know, I said it. I said it! Okay? I said it. Alright? And I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't say it. And you know what? I'll say it again. I will. Don't test me. Well, the car still doesn't turn, so that's good. Wouldn't want it to, do that at any point in time, in fact. I tried so hard, got so far, but, in the end, it made no difference. It's a shame, dude. It's a shame. Rocco's Modern Life was also on MTV when Ren and Stimpy was. Something tells me that MTV is just the reality show and a 90s nostalgia channel now. Music television. More like many things besides music television. Okay, Mike Skinner is now the official BFF. Friendship ended with Greg Biffle. Mike Skinner is now best friend because he is now officially a plus 100. Again. Yay! Is this somehow Logano's fault? Everything is Logano's fault. It always is and always has been and always will be.
Number 8, still low. Still there.
Yeah, that's right. All MTV plays anymore is ridiculousness. That show was good when it wasn't oversaturated as all shit. The edgy America's Funniest Home Videos. This ain't your grandma's AFV. Aaron Carter sang the theme for Liberty Kids. Huh. "11-year-old Logano caused 9/11. Well, yeah, because he was 11. See? It checks out. The two towers made the number 11. Logano was 11. It checks out.
Position that pass. You're clear.
Yeah, no one said Courage the Cowardly Dog yet, unless someone did say it on live chat instead of top chat, which I can't change from on this phone. Where does the 9 come from? It comes from the 9 reasons why I wish Logano would fall off a bridge. That's where it comes from. Someone mentioned it. Well, the chat goes fast, okay? I'm also trying to race. I'm kind of driving right now, so if you want to just lay off on the criticism. I remember I drove this girl to the hospital when I was in college, and on the TV in the waiting room was Courage the Cowardly Dog. I do remember that. Regular show was awesome. See, that show started like right when I stopped caring about Cartoon Network. But it was still a good show.
All clear, buddy.
Good lord, this car sucks. There were a lot of Care Bear shows, wasn't there? And they were all horribly animated. Wacky Races, that was on Boomerang when I watched Boomerang. What a show that was. That's So Raven, yes.
Got one eye.
That was a good show. But I did not appreciate it when it was on. I think, like, the show was just ending
Put it out of mind.
when I started caring about Disney original programming. Yes, Wow Wow Wubbzy was a good show, and I don't care what anyone says.
Okay, we're clear. The 31
Speed Racer. He's going off that cliff! Ah!
clear all around.
What was my first phone? It was a track phone. It looked like something from 2005, but I had it in 2010. It also used minutes, and someone was sexting it like the month after I got it. So that was an experience. Oh, I'm 30th. When did that happen? Oh, that must have been Robbie Gordon that I just passed then, so.
Number 43.
I'm not even paying attention to the running order anymore.
Still beside you. Clear on both sides.
You know something? I've never bought my own phone before. I've paid for my own phone many times, but I've never been the one to actually buy it. You see, because my first phone I didn't pay for. But then my second phone I had to pay like to get it. But it was the cheapest one there and I had no say whatsoever. And then my next phone, also had to pay for it. It was a smartphone, my first smartphone when I turned 18, but it was also the cheapest smartphone that they had, and I had, once again, no choice. Then, the most recent phone that I got, I wanted to go there and get it, but my mom was like, no, you have to sleep after working overnight. I'm like, I'm fine. And she was like, no. And then I said, okay, well, I want a Samsung S6, Mom. I will pay whatever it costs. Just give me a Samsung S6. My mom did not get me a Samsung S6. So, but I still had to pay for it, so that was awesome, basically. So, I've never been able to just buy my own fucking phone that I want. Despite paying for it on multiple occasions.
Blind side. You're clear.
I'm clear. Bob's Burgers is overrated. Thank you! Finally, someone else that agrees. Thank you. And you know what? I still want a Samsung Galaxy S6. I'm sure those are worth like $200 now, but I bet they still work just fine. Wild and Crazy Kids. Why does that sound like some underground porn? Scott Pilgrim. I've never watched that. Hannah Montana. I did not watch that. Actually no. I did watch like 2 episodes of that, but like I really didn't care for it. My show was Wizards of Waverly Place. That show was great. And like the finale was actually satisfying, and like the entire show from start to finish was entertaining. That was like the last good Disney show. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Roseanne! Yes! Every iteration of that show is good. Especially the ones with Blues Traveler on the theme song. Good show, good show. Oh, Mr. Meaty. I do remember that show. I forgot what it was called, and I don't want to think about it anymore. That was like the beginning of the end for like animation. There was like a 3 or 4 year period after like 2010. Like 2010 was a part of it, where like all animated TV shows were just fucking terrible, except for like, what? Chowder? Man, oh man. Man. Man, oh man. Harvey Beaks was a good show, yes. I did see a few of those. And yes, that does look like a very good show.
The 27 car is going high.
Family Guy just started to suck in 2010 though, is the thing, because like Family Guy was great up until like that season where Stewie killed Lois. That was like the last good season of Family Guy.
Number 45 is outside.
I remember Adult Swim advertising that. That was like, it was going to be a huge moment. Go fuck yourself, Kyle. I barely touched you.
All clear, buddy.
Could you not? No reason for any of that to have happened. Fuck off, Stewart! Doing the math right now, I can't make it to the end on fuel with this. And I'm pretty sure I'm trapped a lap down, so the best I can finish is 31st. Fuck this bitch cunt game. And everyone's pitting. Oh, great. They can make it, but I can't.
After all that exciting racing on the track, the crews now get their chance to perform as pit stops have begun. Cars heading down pit road to the service of their teams. This is the chance to make adjustments and get
What would I know about Family Guy? I watched pretty much the whole show. Like I said, I've been watching it since like 2007. Because I remember when the Stewie Killed Lois episode was premiering. So the best news about this is that he's a fucking 80 because he's a cunt. So he's gonna hate me as a 60 in the next race too. Thankfully it's Talladega, so we'll see him maybe once the entire event. And Dale Jr.'s the leader. Fucking joy to the world. This game sucks ass. Okay, where am I in the running order? Okay, so I'm still on this lap, so I can finish. I don't know where I can finish. I'm probably not getting the top 30 though. Season 8 had the Bird is the Word episode. Really? It was that late into the show? Wow. No, there's still 140 laps left in this fucking race. I can't make it to the end on one stop, but they can. Fuck this fucking game! The Surfing Bird by Soda. Really? I know the Ramones did a version of it, but like... Soda?
The 25 car is still there. Make it easy. That's a textbook pass there. Good job. They're on both sides. Number 25 is gaining on you. More tires won't help us. Be careful.
See, I'm fast right now, but it doesn't matter, because I'll be terrible at the end of this run, and they can go further than me anyway, so... Doesn't actually matter. Doesn't actually matter. Nothing that's happened, nothing that's happened this entire race matters, because Stewart just fucking ruined my race. Fetch with Ruff Ruffman was a pretty good show, yeah. Once again, only reason I ever watched it was because it came on before Cyber Chase at one point. But it was a good show, actually, you know. It's something I actually would have watched recreationally. Just thinking about all the reasons that I hate this game.
Still beside you. Still there. Be patient. Up another spot. All clear, buddy.
You were trapped in a dungeon for the first 17 years of your life, so you don't understand any of these references. Well, man, you just need to catch up. See, we're just making a list. We're just making a list of shows that What If needs to watch. This game sucks. The old PBS, well, their PBS has gone through more lineups than I can count. I do remember Word Girl though, because that show was on close to Cyber Chase, so I'm sure I picked up some of those at some point. Do you miss anything interesting? Go back about 5 minutes and you'll realize when my race came to an end. Word World. Yeah, I remember that. I think that was on like after I've been too old to watch it, but I do remember its existence. I think we've actually discussed that show on this channel before, how the economy would work. When you have letters, and you can put the letters together and they make literally anything. How much does it cost to get a letter? You can make literally anything you want. Because people will build their houses, they'll buy 5 letters and build an entire house out of it, okay? Like, you only need to buy 3 letters to make a gun. You only need 4 letters to make a bomb. In fact, you only need, I don't know if you need to spell out the entire word, but if you could make nuke out of 4 letters, you could destroy the entire world as it's known with just purchasing 4 letters. That show had a lot of logistical questions that need answering. You said Teletubbies 4 times. Well, I watched that as a youth. I had Teletubbies on VHS.
We're up another position. Number 32 is passing high. Clear. The 32
Yeah, if you don't donate to PBS, you're stealing television. Yep.
Okay, we're clear.
Yep. Oh, Clifford the Big Red Dog. I remember when that show was new. That show was great. The original one was great, and then they had like a pop singer come in for one episode. And it wasn't obnoxious, it was actually decent. PBS wants your money. Well, PBS could suck my ass. Alright, so the best I can finish is 23rd. Yay! I mean, I'm not going to finish there, because I'm going to have to pit more than everyone else. But regardless, yay! Good game. Good game. Clifford's Puppy Days. That was the actual name of that. That's the best they could come up with. I do remember that. That show lasted for like 5 episodes, didn't it? Oh no, Steve Park's an entire lap ahead of me. Cool! Cool! The old Forge Kid shows with finger guns in place of actual guns. No. The 4Kids edits have to be some of the worst moments in TV history. Jerry, you're my 66 ally. No, you're a 68 ally. Why are you blocking me up the track? Look at this guy. Man. Threatening to poke. Car, stop sucking.
Everything okay with the car?
No. I have to pit 10 laps before everyone else. That's the problem with the car. Boy, I sure do love these jelly donuts. Nothing's better than a jelly-filled donut. Or a sandwich rolling down the hill. Caillou was a show that you did not enjoy. I loved that show. It was terrible. But I only really liked the part with like the puppet cat. That was like the extent of my enjoyment of that show.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last.
Unless he's in a Go Animate video, yeah. What is that? Has anyone ever made like a deep dive on the Caillou Go Animate videos? Can we get like a expose on that? Butt Daddy. Anyway, this race is still going on, annoyingly. We still have over 100 laps to go. I have a video going up tomorrow that everyone's really going to enjoy. Just saying. Turn car. Turn car. Come on, dude. Caillou got bald at birth. Yeah. He was just born with no hair, never grew any hair. Never will grow any hair if God has any say in it. God, the car sucks. I don't get it. Why does the car suck? Joe! Not again, Joe. No, you're not doing it again, buddy. You're not doing it again. Not twice in one race. Joe!
Number 32 is inside. The 32 car.
Okay, everyone is starting to really make me angry. Watch out for Tony. Well, thankfully he's not the leader. But the leader is there. The leader is, in fact, right up my ass.
No one inside. We're down a spot. Keep digging.
Turn!
Clear on both sides. The one car is outside. Number 1 is coming up quick. All clear, buddy.
Yeah, the car sucks now. The car was really good there for a while, but now it really sucks. It's a very fickle. But I think Ricky Rudd is second. Oh my goodness, Ricky Rudd is second. Let's go, Rudd. I should have held up Earnhardt more.
Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action.
Go, Ricky. Go, get him. Get him, Ricky. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Okay, never mind. We made it. Made it work. Made it work. That could have been a lot worse. He's going. He's trying his best. He is gonna hit. Well, actually, now Craven's underneath him, which is annoying.
Number 29 is down low. Number 11.
No, here comes Martinsville winner Brett Bodine. For position, of course. Of course, Brett Bodine is for position. Why wouldn't he be?
We lost a spot. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, Between the Lions was a good show. Do. Still playing this game that is painful. And I can't win because I have to pit before everyone else. And again. After that.
Right rear's getting warm. Keep an eye out.
Reading Rainbow. Never watched it, never will.
Lap 300. Keep.
Jeff Burton is fourth. Jeff Burton won at Darlington. He's looking to get one at Dover. He's trying to win races at tracks that start with D. What a legend.
Got one down low.
There he goes. Go, Jeff. Not this Jeff that's behind me, though.
Still there.
Not you. The other Jeff.
3 wide.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, I can definitely say that was not what I intended. That's a 94? That's a...
We're clear. The 24 car is trying a
Are you fucking kidding me? 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 Are you fucking kidding me?
Clear on both sides.
Wow! That's cool!
Okay, you want to know what I fucking
E like
think?
de Harold and The Purple Crayon.
Do you want to know what I think? I think this game is full of fucking shit. Personally. Personally, that's just me. I think this game is full of shit. Man, it sure is going to be fun when we go to Talladega with a completely destroyed car and have absolutely no pace and be fucking 40th all race. Thank you for the $2, JC.
Looking down pit road, one car hits the pit lane and begins to make its journey down the stall. The crew guys at the ready, jumping up on the wall.
This game fucking sucks.
Cars and pit stops begin here in this event.
$18, $19, $20. At least I could make it to the end. Yeah, I got that going for me. So maybe I'll get sponsor money in this race, but the car is gonna suck. The car is gonna drive like a dirty whore for the rest of this race. So the odds of me finishing 30th are almost non-existent. I would say virtually impossible. I'm going to start pitting when everyone else does, just so that I don't fall as far behind as I did on that one run. I don't know if that's going to make any difference, honestly. I don't know if anything that I do for the rest of this race is going to make a difference. What is Robbie fucking Gordon doing? What are you doing, Robbie? Well, I'm 28th, so that's positive.
Number 32, come on. Still there. Way to get around him, buddy. Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, car turned too good and got on the apron. So there goes everyone. I'm pissed. I'm actually pissed.
You're clear.
This is such bullshit. I'm glad that Talladega's next, because I don't know if we would have gotten a good finish there regardless of how this car looked after this race, but still, that's annoying. I'm going to get my qualifying objective despite being slower than shit, so that's good. That's going to ruin my average, which is annoying, but we'll be able to recover. I think we can do a good qualifying lap at Kansas, and then we have a bunch of easy qualify tracks like Atlanta, Phoenix, Rockingham. That'll get my average back up. And then after that, it's a new season, so maybe I can get a good qualifying spot in Martinsville. I doubt it. But Phoenix is almost a guaranteed pole. Rockingham a guaranteed pole. It's not hopeless. The situation is not hopeless yet. It's close. It's borderline hopeless, but not hopeless. And now Johnny Benson is 2 laps ahead of me, as opposed to just 1. So the best I can finish in this race is 24th, and that's only if the car survives to the end, which I doubt it, because Stewart hates me at 100 and Gordon hates me at fucking 94. Because this game's an asshole. I couldn't tell you who the leader is. Could be anyone. Probably going to be Stewart, if I had to guess. At the end of this run, it's probably going to be Stewart.
The 22 car is outside.
I was happy like 100 laps ago. Could you fucking not?
Number 22 is still there. We drop back a spot. Let's push it. All clear, buddy.
33rd is 2 laps behind me. Okay, well that's positive. That basically guarantees that I'll finish ahead of Mike Skinner, so that's good. I am running out of creative words to use. This game fondles my urethra. I don't know, dude. Remember the Arthur 3D movie? No. No, I don't actually. That is something that I have no idea about its existence. Toes. I got my toes in the water. Why does Applebee's have to bring back these mid-2000 country songs that no one liked when they were new and put them into their fucking commercials? This game licks my toenail gunk. This game sniffs my armpits. Remember when I was 17th with a clean car, right? Right? Remember that? Why is the video frozen? Oh, nope, it's back. Okay, hang on. I look over and the screen's frozen. It's like, oh. This game penetrates my esophagus with its butt. I don't know. Most underrated cup driver of all time. Did Joe Aramendia ever run a cup race? I doubt it. I'm 24th. Hey chat, you wanna know what's funnier than 24? Me not dying in this race. Ha 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 ha. People are pitting. That's unfortunate. I can't pit for another 30 laps. Imagine an AVGN style rant on this game. I would rather stick battery acid into my belly button. Imagine mad-libbing AVG. Yeah, that's another good Twitter bot idea. AVGN quote Twitter bot. My Ford racing review is basically an AVGN review. I was going to say I should make an AVGN style game review, but no, that's already been made. NASCAR 09 was also pretty similar to that. Postcards from Buster. These spin-off shows. These spin-off PBS shows. They weren't good. Am I excited for the third part of your Nico Ramen series? Yes. I've been excited. I've been waiting. Waiting. The chemicals fading. Don't wanna just sit here waiting. Nope. No, Mikey. I passed you fair and square, Michael. Michael. Lap 326. Nothing about NASCAR 21 is natural. The game is an anomaly. Like, it should be studied like a UFO. told my UFO story on the channel? I'm pretty sure I have, but I'm going to tell it again because I have nothing to talk about right now. So, one day, at my grandma's, I was going to bed, right? And the window was open for some reason. Like the shade was up. So I was looking out the window, and I'm like, man, this is pretty chill. And I noticed that the sky was like more green than usual. Like it was a really weird color outside. Could you please not do that, car? The sky was a weird color, so I'm just kind of just looking out the window like, yep, this is strange. I think it was like storming, so I was like trying to watch for storms. But anyway, I see this light in the sky, right? And it's just, you know, like a normal light. It's just going across the sky, and I'm like, oh, that's probably a plane. You know, it's kind of got that twinkly aspect to it, but it's like, you know, not like got a bunch of colors like a plane would. It's just one white light, just kind of, you know, sparkling in the sky, just moving very slowly. And I'm like, that's probably a plane. But then it got halfway across the sky, and then it split. The light split into 3 separate lights, and it all went off in different directions. One of the lights went upwards, one of the lights like went upwards a little bit, but still to the right, and then another light went downwards. It was like someone had shot like a bullet at it, right? And it just shattered into 3 pieces, and like it kept its momentum. It kept its momentum. And like it kept its luminosity. It was still, all 3 of the lights were still just as bright as the one original light. And they just kind of disappeared into the distance, and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. And then my grandma woke up at some point, and I was like, yo, there was like lights and shit in the sky. And my grandma was like, you were probably sleeping. I'm like, nope. No, I was not. No, I was not sleeping. Anyway, that's my UFO story. It is an unidentified flying object. What I initially said, like, oh, I forgot to mention that like the light went behind a cloud, which is why I thought that maybe it wasn't a plane, but you know, planes get pretty high. It went behind a cloud. Planes go pretty high though, so I thought maybe it's the International Space Station. But then like it just split off into 3 different lights. It's very yeah. That's the only UFO sighting I've ever had. Everything else has just been like not UFOs. Everything else has just been me wishing I saw a UFO. That's what it is. Why did Cleveland get a spin-off? I think they just wanted to write him out of the show. And they were going to add like a new friend to the group or something. Or like have a different person in the group every episode. I don't know. I could pit on lap 340 since I am several laps down. You're not wrong. But like barely anyone's pit yet, so. Someone's on pit road though. A leader's on pit road. I'm gonna go a bit longer. I was gonna go to lap 350, but maybe I'll come down on 345 instead. Okay, so that was Harvick. This is the battle for the lead out my windshield. Mark is the leader. How does he lose this week? If I'd known he was the leader, I would have slowed up Dale Jr. I should have slowed up Dale Jr. anyway, because I always slow up Dale Jr., but still. My Life as a Teenage Robot also had a really good theme song. What is it about good TV shows also having good theme songs? Is there any TV show out there that does not have a good theme song? Any good TV show ever not have a good theme song? That's the next question for the chat. Oh, I remember Mighty Bee. That show was on for like a year and a half. Okay, so remember when I said that I should come down on lap 345? Well, Stewart's behind me right now, so maybe I should come down now instead. Shut up, crew chief. I have enough problems to deal with without you talking to me. All right, I have enough problems out my rear view. Already have enough problems out my rear view. Oh man. Just go. That's not just going, of course. Of course. Typical. Absolutely fucking typical. Absolutely fucking typical.
Here in this event.
The lead changed hands quite a bit, didn't it, Barney?
Yeah, how about that? They were battling for that top spot as soon as the green flag dropped. What a great race.
The 174 car definitely got a little banged up, and it shows what an effect that can have on your finish.
Yeah, you can't expect a good finish when you don't take care of your car, but sometimes that's easier said than done in this series. There are certain times when you just have no place to go.
The 174 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
From all of us at EA Sports and MRN, thanks for joining us for this evening's race. We'll see you next time.
Go fuck yourself, game. This game is a bitch. I hate this fucking game with all my heart. Yep, didn't even get associate money. And the winner of the Dover 400, Bobby Labonte, let's go! Let's go! Never mind, good race! Sterling Marlin in second. Okay. Sure. Mark finishes terribly, of course. Him doing good was too much to ask for anyway. Waltrip 16th. Terry Labonte 19th. Kenny Wallace 23rd. Brett Bodine 25th. Casey 34th. And of course, Mike Skinner was several laps off pace, but I still fucking died, so I don't get any sponsor money. Now my car is going to be destroyed for Talladega, so I'll have absolutely no speed, so there's no way that I qualify well, or finish well, or beat Mike Skinner. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're back to this background, though, so the crew was happy about that, at least. Points. Stewart still leads by 2 races, and I'm probably... No, I'm still ahead of Skinner and Fittipaldi, so we got that going for us. Mark's 6th in points. Rudd's 4th in points. I didn't see where Rudd finished. Bobby Labonte shoots to 13th in points. 14 top 10s. Average finish is 17.6. That's rough. That's rough. Wow. Alright. Well... Stewart is a fucking prick. I hope he fucking loses this championship. If anything, I need to... I'm just gonna stop. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna find a way to make sure that Tony Stewart does not win this championship after that. I'm done caring. No. No. Every time that I see Stewart, I'm parking it until he loses 5 spots. I don't care. I don't care. It's done, Tony. You're done. It's over, Tony. It's over, Anthony. We're saving the game because I'm not doing that again. But we're going to suck at Talladega. And then at Martinsville, I'm going to use the same equipment again. So we'll suck there as well. Let me actually check my average starting spot quick. Because it's going to go down. It's going to go down at Talladega. That is for sure. So, I am at 20.3. That's pretty solid. So we're really, really good. We're really, really good ahead of 25th place average starting spot. So that's a very valuable 78,000. Really could have used the 28,000 from that and the 68,000 from that, but apparently that's way too fucking much to ask for. So, for Talladega, we're going to have a 52-51, but the engine is going to be destroyed, so 50-50 on that. So, absolutely butt-fucking zero pace at Talladega. Shop editions, 1 more race on that. That's good. That's good. That's actually positive. I have $266,000. That's good. That's a fair amount. And, yeah. Next time on the Kamikaze Games channel, we will be doing Talladega. If I'm slow, we're just going to skip Talladega and we're going to go and do Martinsville instead. So there you go. Thanks for watching. This has been NASCAR Thunder 2004 100% race length season. Bobby Labonte has finally gotten himself a win in 2003. Everyone is very happy. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in whatever comes next. Take it away, Bernie.
Hello and good evening, YouTube. My name is Bernie Sanders. And I want to personally thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream on the Kamikaze Games channel. But there is a reason that I am here, and yes, I am once again asking for your financial support. The Kamikaze Games streams are made possible by viewers such as yourself, and it is sustained almost entirely through donations. If you would like to, you can super chat in the chat of this stream, or go down to the description and click the link to Streamlabs. And if you do that, you can donate to this stream, and you can make me, Bernie Sanders, very happy. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for tonight's stream, and hope you have a good time. Thank you.